Right, guys. So today, on the beautiful, lovely, wonderful Gamingmadirocks, we're gonna show you guys something new here. Now, what I'm showing you guys is how do you guys play Final Fantasy VIII. The tips and tricks. This is the title of the video. These are some tips to get you started off on your journey. Now, what you will notice is that there's a lot of things here that you probably notice that I am high level. You guys don't need to be 41 right off the bat early on in the game. If you guys have been watching my series, you guys would know that I am playing through this game again slowly. And Word Squall is 41, and then we got Irvine, Rionoa, Quistis, and things like that. Zell, Selfie. These guys are pretty much at a pretty good standstill. Now you guys will see that these are all the characters that you'll be able to receive throughout the entirety of this game. That's the foreshadowing of this, but that's the purpose. There will be another character probably coming in later down the line, and then leave. That's just foreshadowing of things of events early on, but that's just because I need to tell you that because this is early. This is all you're gonna get early on in the game, anyways. So Junction Irvine. Now, as you guys know, when you go here, accessing the menu, hit triangle or whatever button you have associated with PC, Xbox. I'm using PlayStation because I get this on the PlayStation streaming service. So when you go here, you will have Junction. Now, when you Junction, you have Irvine. Okay, we're going to use Irvine as an example. Okay. Now, as you can see, I can equip all of these to Irvine. Now, what I want to do is I only want to equip 2 characters in here. Now, you will receive Quetzalcoatl, Shiva, and Ifrit right off the bat in the game. This because that's just it. Ifrit is kind of, you receive those. You receive Siren. You receive Siren early on in the game by allowing you to have the abilities to draw. You receive Diablos by going through the magical lamp by talking to Sid. If you haven't talked to Sid, it's early on. It's early on in the game. I'm not spoiling anything for you. Just make sure you talk to Sid before you leave to go on your first seed mission. That's all I'm gonna say. Just talk to Sid and you can get Diablos. And then brothers, you'll be able to receive through that. Now, if we go here and we say trophy tracker, we have Leviathan. No, I like the trophy tracker, but so basically you receive Guardian Forces, or GFs is short for it. I call it GF. Leviathan. Go trophy. Okay, so let's look at this. So basically in this game, I already received Quetzalcoatl, Shiva, Ifrit, Siren. Okay. Brothers you can receive brothers pretty easy. You know, there's some of these, like when you go and talk to the guy in there, you'll be able to receive brothers pretty easily. That's pretty there. Then you got Alexandria, Leviathan, Pandemonia, Sybaris, Carbuncle. I've already unlocked Carbuncle through this series, but I'm going through an older style. Doom Train, Cactar, Tonberry, Eden, Diablos, Bahamut are all of the GFs that you can obtain throughout this game. Now, when junctioning a GF, like I showed you, you can click on the magic side and you can equip whatever you want to put in here, or I can go over here and set auto to defense. Now auto for attack is going to be, it'll change based on what you want your preferences to be. Now, to set an ability, you can set up abilities by magic, GF, and draw. I usually set it up this way. You don't need card. You can attain through GFs in other ways. Down here, these are abilities that will allow you to access things like raise your HP, or raise your strength, or raise your magic, or spiritual things. And there's some other things that you can use to access this, and we will show you when you junction. Also, when you need to junction things, you can also come over here in your stats. When I tell you to go to junction, click on magic, this is going to detail you. This is, it does attack. This is your will be attacking with Blizzard as your main primary source. Thundara and Fiara are the two spells that you are going to be protected against. Okay. Over here, this is where you're going to be status attacks. So, let's go equip Junction Squall with Shiva and Ifrit. Actually, no, Siren. No, we got to give him that. We'll defense him. Okay. We'll go with magic, draw, GF. Okay, you can set up to set. I'm just going to set this up real quick in strength bonus. Now, when you junction Squall, okay, and you go to magic, down. Okay, this is a bad thing. But this, as you can see, with that Fiarga. Now, I'm showing you this because look, when you equip Shell is going to protect you 20% of the time through a lot of the magic, except for if you equip Fiarga, which is a thing that you can attain early on in the game, at 70%. This here means you can attack at 100%, and it's always going to attack with Thundaga, or Thunder. Okay? Now, I'm actually going to use Squall as we're going to junction the rest of... We're going to junction Siren and Diablos here as well. Okay? Now, there's this thing called move/find. Get this. Get this early on. Find hidden, save, and draw points. Okay? Now, I also wanted to show you, when you go also junction your magic, you can go over here, junction sleep, you can junction status things. So, like sleep, blind, silence, break, berserk, confuse, death even can be equipped here. Slow, pain. You can equip those there. Down here, this is going to protect... Asuna is going to protect you from a lot of stuff. Blind's going to protect you 100% of the time. So you will not be able to equip... Blind, we're basically immune to blind, basically. Asuna and sleep. And Asuna basically protect you from some of the time. Okay? Now, that just means that when you go over here, you have to... This is the status. This is the status junction. This is the elemental junction. This is the stats to improve your character. Now, I showed you that you can junction magic for up to 100 times. A magic can be stored up to 100 times, up to 8 pages, I believe. It's 7 or 8 pages. Just to make sure that we do this, we can, yeah, it's up to 8 pages, by the way, guys. So you can go up to 8 pages and exchange things through here. You can exchange magic from anybody. So you can exchange it. So let's just split. You could also split magic here as well. Now, GFs, when you click on a GF, as you can see, Brothers is the only one that's at low stuff. Now, when you go in here, as you can see, I have removed some things you aren't going to see here. I will show you guys this in an earlier thing. we have elemental attack, elemental defense, defend, cover. Now, as you can see, I'm learning this. If I wanted to say I wanted to learn cover, I can learn cover, and I can still end up having the ability to learn HP 80. I can also learn cover here as well. If I can put whatever I want to learn. If I'm almost done with HP 80, so I might as well just keep it there. You know, cover is decent. Always learn boost right away though, because when you access boost, I'll show you that in the battle, with the GF. I would highly recommend that if you're looking to go for story, get Diablos right away. It'll allow you to get access ink half right away, which will cut encounter rates by half. This is why I told you, talk to Sid before you go on your seed mission, and you should be able to receive ink half. I'm not taming this. I've already tamed this, but I only already tamed it because I'm learning. As I just learn whatever I randomly do, whatever I dang well please in the game, I guess. And as you can see, there's a lot of things here that make things really seem apparent. Now, abilities are things that you can receive by learning from GFs. Abilities basically say, if I wanted to learn arrow, all I have to do is refine these, and I can refine magic. This is going to refine, M stones will refine into thunders. Okay? Shift feathers is going to do things, and you can do this with other stones like Blazara. You can learn Blazara, or you can learn fire. You know, or you can learn fire. You know, magic stone, you can learn things by buying holy waters. You can find things and buy things as you go. Like Cockatrice Pretty is going to learn you break. Venifang learns you bios, which I don't know why I don't even have. You can do a lot of those. Status refine. You know, sleep powder will refine into remedies. Looking for Cockatrice will softs, antidotes, eye drops. If you need eye drops, if you need things, you can refine into ammo. Ammo you will be able to receive early on. You can receive it for Irvine early on. So, you know, it's not like I'm cheating or anything. It's just I'm showing you guys a lot of this. This will refine into 10 shell stones. You know, mid-refine magic. If I have thunder, it'll allow me to refine into Thundara. And so forth. I can mid-level find, like Kira will receive to Kira, and so forth. So earning this early on is going to help you immensely. Cardmon. Okay, Fungar. Now I have Fungar, I have 3 Fungar. This is where cards come in handy. Okay, like I can do Mesmerize Blade, and I can get a lot of things done just by like I can get rid of 2 of those. I'll do another Fungar. This basically allows you to refine things into things. The only reason why I haven't gotten rid of Diablos for 100 black holes, adamantines, 100 dinos, and 3 elemental attacks is because I'm working on playing cards throughout the game. You want to have that ability. Now, there are going to be more abilities that you'll be able to receive over time throughout the game. Okay? When you go into cards, cards can be played by interacting with anybody who's willing and wanting to play. Square will allow you to access that. Now, let's go into a battle. Personally, I want to show you this. Now, I'm going to speed things up. You can do this in the remastered version. The only reason why I am muted myself, and as you can see, Renoa doesn't have anything equipped. Okay? Now, we're going to show you that GF Quetzalcoatl. If you hold the middle button, as you can see, it's not going to let me do it. I am sleeped again, and she's stoned now. But as you can see, I'm holding pressing square. And if you mess up, you will mess up, guys. It's not like I'm trying to do things. But that boost basically allows you to access and give you a boost in battle. Now, the last thing I'm going to say is that's how you do a lot of the junctioning system. That is pretty much what it is you can junction, figure out what suits you. Remember, higher level magic is going to give you much more higher level stuff. Go play the card game within Final Fantasy Remastered. You will be able to receive a lot of that stuff early in the course of the game. The last thing I want to show you guys is go to your status. Okay? Go to Renoa. As you can see, Renoa Pet Pals, you can earn these and start learning things like Angelo Reverse, Angelo Strike, Invincible Moon, Angelo Cannon. You can start learning these things through it. Now, you can also in Questises. Questises can learn anything from whatever you receive through items. So, items like, for example, oh, and as you guys can see, do I have Ganesha greens on me? Amnesia greens? Okay. Amnesia greens. So I'm going to show you guys this here. When you guys learn, take Seal Pipe. Let's give brothers this ability. Now, in this game, you can use amnesia greens, and you can get rid of some magic plus 10. I would highly recommend that you get rid of the magic sum stuff and unlearn that stuff. You don't need to have magic in this. You don't need to have Ganesha greens, amnesia greens. You don't need to learn the sum magic. Don't study GFs. Don't use those. You learn, get the HP increase, get the strength increase. You want to do that, you can easily beat that at the end of the game. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I was trying to find the items that allow for somebody to learn there is things, I believe there's like certain things that you can learn that allows creatures to learn things in general. So just be on the lookout for those items as well. That is going to be it for today. If you guys want to know how to use Red 2 skin or how to use things, remember those special moves can be used later, can be used for limit breaks in the game, like Final Fantasy VII or any other Final Fantasy game out there. The last thing I'm going to say is remember, you do not need to obtain all the GFs. Just note that at the end of the game, you are going to have to spend a lot of time grinding at the end of the game just to get your GFs upgraded if you want to. You don't have to. Remember, this game is based on skill. Based on your level. It scales up as you go. So, I'd highly recommend that if you ever do get Diablos, and make sure that you learn Ink Half and Ink None. Once you got ink none, you can run through this game and complete this game without having to worry about any encounters in the game. I repeat, if you're going for just story, go for ink none. You need Diablos in order to do this. Talk to Sid, and then you can go through and be able to get it. That's the last thing I repeat. That's the last thing I'm going to tell you, is you do not have to spend all the time looking to get GFs, but if you do, make sure you get Amnesia Greens. Do not learn anything of GF abilities. Do not learn some magic abilities. Anything that's not strength up, HP up, do not learn. You don't need to learn those abilities. Those abilities can be forgotten. Don't learn some magic. Don't learn anything of that nature. Make sure that you learn elemental attacks. Make sure you learn status attacks. Make sure that you learn these things. If you just happen to get ink half and ink none, by the end of the game, you can buy some of that stuff that you can learn right off the bat, so you don't have to worry about it. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys got some information out of this. I'm going to go live stream, I guess, on Twitch. So if you guys want to see stuff like that, remember, hit that follow button on Twitch. Hit that like button. Hit that beautiful subscribe. If you guys want to see more Final Fantasy tutorials and things like that, remember, if you guys want to see more, yeah, so we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.